Well, good morning and welcome to Blackstone Chronicles here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world. But then you too are at the center of the world. The title of this morning's talk is The Fish Martini. The Fish Martini. And here it is. Look at that. Look at that. I'm writing about my Uncle Tommy, who died in 2014 after living here for a few years and leaving me his 500 glass martini collection, or martini glass collection. And I was inspired to write this today because I'm trying to get some bookshelf space back, so I was giving away about 20-some glasses in a box, but no one's had a taker. So it just got me thinking about how my life was changed by my Uncle Tommy getting stroked. He was a premier photographer in Tampa, in charge of his world, Tommy's world. But he got a stroke and couldn't walk anymore, and his partner died from cancer. So he was pretty much headed for a nursing home, unless I being his only relative, besides my mother at the time, who was 102. So I rescued him, brought him up here, and it changed my life. And the martini glasses. If you remember, back around 2015, I guess, after he died, I started doing martini time talks. For couple of years, I gave every day. I'd give a martini time talk, and I would have a martini and hold it up. And a lot of people still remember those talks. I gave about 450 of them. But then I moved on and changed the title, and it was Zen Fits. And now my talks are coming back to life, and I'm calling them Where's Your Spot? My spot is right here. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about martini glasses because I always told people, at first when I got the collection, and I thought, whoa, I could sell them. I could sell the martini glasses. And so I put a big display up in the Arts Mall here, but I had to pay for the space. But I didn't sell enough to pay for the space in the mall. So I just said, well, I'll just give them away. So whenever anybody came to my house, for whatever reason, a plumber, a friend, somebody just knocked on the door and came in for a visit, I would march them in. I said, come here. Take them into the back foyer, a big house, and have these martini glasses all over there. And I would say, my uncle gave me these martini glasses. Oh, interesting. I said, and you can have one. Just pick any one. Oh, me? And they would go, and they were like the guy in the Hurt Locker in the cereal aisles. There's so many choices. And, I can't choose, just proliferation of martini glasses and choices paralyzes you. And I noticed that with couples, if a man and a woman came in, usually the woman would immediately go, oh, I like that, and he would pick it. And the man would be like the Hurt Locker guy, he would be, I just can't choose, and his wife, seeing his perplexity, his distress, would say, oh, here, how about this one, honey? And he would say, oh, yeah, that's just right. That's the one. And it was just, the psychology of it was just interesting to me. Nevertheless, I've been giving them away. But then, of course, as I get older and I'm no longer doing any photography, fewer and fewer people come to the house. So I'm giving away fewer and fewer martini glasses. So that's why I decided I wanted to get some bookshelves back. So I boxed up about 20-some. I really have to go back and count them so I can say how many are in the boxes. And I may put them in the dishwasher too. Anyway, so that kind of sparked this interest. And why did my uncle was a collector, but why did he collect martini glasses? I don't know. I think he was always in love with the mystique of the martini and James Bond and the 60s, Kennedy, and the sophistication of the martini. And but anyway, so he really, and being in Tampa, where there are a lot of gift shops and art galleries, there were a lot of unique martini glasses for sale. I don't know why this light keeps switching here. And so it was easy for him to get quality crafts. And have you ever noticed that, you know, martini glasses seems to inspire artists. You don't see many Manhattan glasses or any other, you know, drinking, you know, glasses you drink with of just glass. But with martinis, they seemed to, the craftsmen just went crazy with creating unique glasses instead of just all the glasses. Every glass is unique. And of course, my uncle was unique. And so looking, and also, so I've always felt like he was, you know, like metaphorically, he was looking for the Holy Grail. And that's why when people would come to, and I would invite them to choose a martini glass, I would say, you know, one of these glasses may be the Holy Grail. So choose wisely. And they would laugh, you know, because everybody's seen Indiana Jones, you know, so they would laugh, you know, and then but they would take it away as soap, and we would wrap it in a plastic bag and it would be washed, you know, and they would take it away like a prize collection. So there are a lot of people out there now with one of Tommy's martini glasses, and maybe it is the Holy Grail. If you know you have the Holy Grail, if you become worry-free and happy for no reason. If you become free of worries, clean like a clean martini glass, and free and happy for no reason, well, I think you found the Holy Grail. And another thing about my uncle's passion for martini glasses was that he always insisted. He was a purist. He was I call him the martini priest, and because he was really a purist, the pure martini, the good gin, good vermouth, dry, 1/4 vermouth and 3/4 gin, or maybe 4 and 1. But anyway, kind of dry. And he would always laugh and say, you just stick your finger in the vermouth and run it around the rim of the glass, you see. And always, he said, with a lemon twist. And when I was serving him his martinis while he was here, it took me a while to figure out what a lemon twist was. I thought you just sliced a lemon. No, you have to peel the lemon in a curly thing, and it comes off in the peel. The peel is a curly thing, and then you take that and you put it in the martini. So it's a twist of peel. Now me, being a Zen kind of guy who loves irony, I call it the lemon, serve the martini with a lemon twist of irony. And my uncle was an ironic joker. He would always leave little ironic jokes around the house. You know, you call them pranks or whatever. There'd be, oh, look, I'm so sorry, you spilled the fingernail polish on your dresser. Oh, but then it was plastic. So you got these little traps that trap you into an assumption that something is this way, but it's really that way. And that's Zen. The Zen cones are like little ironic traps to make you see that you are not what you think you are, you know, and that these martini glasses are not what you think they are, you know. But anyway, I digress. So I'm checking to see if how much time I've been on here. Okay, and so the martini glasses for me were metaphorical martini glasses. Now, a metaphorical martini glass is that it's a real martini glass, but also it's the Holy Grail. Now, that's a metaphor in that, one, it's a fact, it's a literal fact, it's a glass, but at the same time, it's something much, much greater and universal, and so that's why it should always be served with a lemon twist of irony, you know. And so the martini glass as a now see now my brain just went dead. That's very unusual. The deer in the headlight. Anyway, so it's time to close. And I'm not giving. I'm going to. I may give away all the martini glasses, but I'm not going to give away this. Maybe I'll have it put in my grave. How about that? Thanks for dropping in.